You can hide no longer. You now have the world looking directly at you. Hot roll, red roll. Engaged.
Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Mr. Fresh. Thank you for tuning into the video. In a previous video, I showed you how you could install Balena Etcher on a Debian-based system, and I used Kali Linux as the distribution of choice for me to demonstrate that install. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install Balena Etcher on a Red Hat-based distribution, and that distribution of choice for my demonstration is going to be Fedora. So I have my Fedora virtual machine open and running, and I'm going to come up here to the upper left, and there's this little tiny, not sure what this icon is supposed to represent, but if I click on that, I can come down here and open up my Firefox web browser. I am going to type in Balena Etcher, and I can see that it's automatically showing me something for that here, so I'll just go ahead and click on that, and I'm looking for this very top one here, which is at the URL of etcher.balena.io. If I click on that, it takes me to this page. So this is the home page for etcher.balena.io, and this is where you go if you want to download Balena Etcher. You can see there's a green button right here in the center to download Etcher. If I click on that, it takes me a little further down the page, and we are given our various options for downloading this. It is cross-platform, so you have a binary or an executable that you can download for Windows as well as Mac OS and Linux. Now this is going to be a little different than my preferred method of doing it in a Debian-based distribution. I would normally just go straight to the app image, but in this case, since we are on a Red Hat-based system, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to click on this link right here for redhat.rpm packages. That will take me to this GitHub page, and it automatically takes me right to the section that I need to look at, which is for Fedora based and Red Hat based distributions, and it shows us the command we're going to need to run, which is going to be using the yum package manager. So but we still have to go get the correct package from the release page, and there's a link right here. So if I open this link in a new tab, it takes me to the release page for all the releases for Balena Etcher. You will see here that as of the recording of this video, it's showing you a pre-release version of 1.19.5. We're not interested in pre-release. We want the latest stable release. So I'll continue to scroll down until I come across that. And here it is right here. So you see in green it says latest. You're looking for the latest stable version. And as of the recording of this video, that latest version is 1.18.11. And I'm recording this video in March 2024. So underneath the assets section here, we have all of our different packages. And the one that we are interested in is going to be this very first one, which is an RPM package. So if I click on that, it will download that. It will only take a few seconds as it is a small package. Now I will exit out of that tab and real quick just take you back over to this section over here on the GitHub page, just to remind you that this is the command that we need right here. You can actually just copy it, but you will have to make the changes, possibly to what version, but pretty simple, straightforward to remember this command. So we're going to be using yum with local install. So I feel comfortable we can just close out of this, and at this point open up a terminal. So I'll come back down here, click on the show apps, and open up a terminal, and I will make this a little bit bigger so that you can see it. Alright, so if I cd into my downloads directory, here is the RPM package that we just downloaded. I can do an ls-l, and it will give you a little more information on that, or I can do file and it will give you some information back on that. Not really necessary to do that, but what we're going to do is we're basically going to run the command straight from the GitHub page, which is going to be sudo yum local install. I can actually just type local and hit tab twice, and it will bring up two different options here with local in it, and we're looking for local install. So I'll just tab complete that, and then we give it the name dot / followed by the name of the RPM package, and that's it. Hit enter, and it'll ask us if this is okay. I will hit Y for yes. And it has completed the download. So at this point, I have two different ways that I can get Balena Etcher up and running. One is obviously going to be from the command line, and I'm already in the terminal, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, if you watched my previous video on doing this on a Debian-based system, it wasn't actually this easy to do the install using the Debian-based package manager, but it's very simple on the Red Hat distribution. Everything's already been done for us, and all we now need to do is I can just start typing in Balena tab, and it will autocomplete for us, and we see that it is called Balena Etcher with a dash in between Balena and Etcher. Hit enter, and that's it. Starts up the GUI. So very, very simple. I mean, this video is at barely 7 minutes, and we probably spent about 5 of them actually doing all of this, doing the entire installation in detail, and that's pretty quick. So very straightforward. And if you don't want to use the command line, then you can obviously there is actually an app image that is associated with this that should show up inside of our show apps menu over here. So if I click on that, you can see right here we have like an image for the application. It's in the lower right, so you can just come over here and you can click on that, and that will open up the GUI for Balena Etcher as well. So pretty straightforward, extremely quick video, nothing more to it than that. And obviously, if for some reason you wanted to remove the package, you could just run sudo yum remove, and Balena Etcher with, remember the name of the package was renamed to Balena Etcher with that dash. So hit enter. It'll ask me if this is okay. Y for yes. And it has now been removed. So now if I try to autocomplete with tab, it's not finding it because it's no longer in the system. So that's how you install Balena Etcher on a Red Hat based distribution. We used Fedora, and that's it, man. Hope you guys got something out of this video. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Like the videos. It takes a lot of time and effort to do these videos. If you have some suggestions, I'm more than welcome to hear them. And positive comments are also welcome. And with that being said, this is Mr. Fresh. See you in the next one.